Hello friends, today this English session is for error spotting based on a new pattern exclusively by benchmark. The question directions will be like this. Read each sentence to find out whether there is any error in it. The error, if any, will be in one or more sentences, then choose the sentences without error as your answer. If the error is in all the sentences, then choose the option E. Ignore the errors of punctuation if any. Before going to questions, I just want to share some tips. Read the sentences twice or thrice while practicing and try to translate it in your communicable language or in your mother tongue. While translating, if you find any misconception in sentence, then there might be error in it. Next, to confirm errors, check the sentences in the following manner. First one, check misspelled word if any or inappropriate use of homophonal words. Then, check subject-verb agreement or tenses or wrong usage of phrasal verbs. Third one, check if there are any wrong use of parts of speech like nouns, pronouns, adverbs, adjectives, prepositions, conjunction, articles. If any, there might be some error in it. Fourth one, miscellaneous errors like errors in voices, reported speech, gerund, infinitive, inversions, etc. For each question, 4 statements will be given. You have to find how many statements are having errors or not. Check the options and choose it wisely. First question, first statement. Gone are the days when people used to plan and save for years before buying the big ticket items they aspired for. Which means, in those days, people had to plan and save money for years to buy big ticket items like cars or real estate. But those days are gone. Nowadays, we can purchase all we aspired items with very minimal amount through the benefit of EMIs and all. So, the first statement gives the complete meaning, so there is no error in it. Second statement, the poll contestants approached the commission complaining that the hoardings violated the code of conduct and influenced the public perception. The poll contestants like election candidates approached the commission complaining that the advertisement boards in the public places violated the code of conduct and influenced the public wisdom. So, the meaning is sensible, so there is no error in it. Third statement, the country has adequate laws, but problems arise when these are not implemented in letter and spirit. Which means the country has adequate laws, but the problem arises when the law is read only by the surface meaning without understanding the real intent or the concept why the law has been implemented and its purpose has been neglected. Okay, so it also gives the sensible meaning, so there is no error in it. Fourth statement, to be eligible for a loan, you need to have a regular source of income, salary, business or any occupation. Any, the word any gives the negative sense, so we may not use any in this statement. There is error in it. Okay, so the regular source of income like salary based or business based or any other kind of business, any other kind of regular source of income based source is only eligible for a loan. Okay, so option C is the correct answer and statement D has error in it. Second question, first statement. They understood how a twitch, a shuffle, smirk or a glare on stage or screen can give audiences more insight into the impenetrable depths of a personality than 1,000-word dialogue. In this statement, if you see verbs understood and then can give, tense differs. So, the statement has error. It starts with past tense. So, the whole statement must be in past tense. So, past tense for can is could. Okay. So, the statement will be like this. They understood how just a twitch, a shuffle, smirk or a glare on stage or screen could give audiences more insight into the impenetrable depths of a personality than a 1,000-word dialogue. Now, the statement gives the meaning that it might not be necessary for an actor to explain a 1,000-word dialogue to show his emotions. His action is also understood by the audience. Okay. Statement 2. Women tend to outlive their spouses, which makes it important for them to save money in instruments that will help them build corpse to last a lifetime. Corpse means dead body. Okay. In this statement, women are not talking about any death or a dead body. It might be corpus, C-O-R-P-U-S, because corpus means a collection. It is a collection of written works or letters of a particular personality or a particular subject. In this sentence, women tend to save the list of lifetime events to show it for their outlived spouses. So the statement has also error. Third statement, success at work should not carry a disappropriate price tag whereby we end up soaring relationship with our family members and friends which matter to us. In this statement, relative pronoun which is not which doesn't suit here, because which is used only in the place of inanimate things. Only it represents inanimate things or non-living things. Okay, family members and friends are not inanimate things. So the correct relative pronoun is who. So the statement is also having error. Fourth statement, yesterday a thief broke into my house but he could not steal anything. Meaning is sensible. Tense form is also correct. So this statement is not having any error. So option A is the correct answer. Third question, first statement. Most women undermine themselves by thinking that they are not qualified enough, or they haven't worked before, or their husband won't like it if they worked. You see, their husband. There is third person plural form, so the following noun also must be in the plural form. That is their husbands. So the statement will be, most women undermine themselves by thinking that they are not qualified enough, or they haven't worked before, or their husbands won't like it if they worked. So this statement has error. Second statement, in case you cannot be if offline on time, call in your senior at least an hour earlier and inform that you are going to be late. The usage of phrasal verb is wrong. Call in, which means telecalling or phonal calling, especially in TV or radio shows, the listener used to call in to participate in that live show. Okay, the correct phrasal verb is call up. Call up, which means bringing forward something for consideration, which means in case you cannot be if office on time, it is your responsibility to call up your senior at least an hour earlier and inform that you are going to be late. So this statement is also having error. Third statement, in case you cannot be if office on time, not be easy once you make up the decision to take up a career. In this sentence, make up is wrong usage. Okay, make up means something you have to enhance or alter the appearance. This statement doesn't talk about any appearance or anything related to that. So it has error. It must be make the decision. In case you cannot be if office on time, not be easy once you make the decision to take up a career. Fourth statement, financial planning for women is tricky considering they have to take career breaks for variety of reasons such as marriage, childbirth and looking after kids or the elder. Elder is wrong usage. If you are talking about the old persons, the old people or aging people, means it has to be elderly. Okay, elder is related to a person of greater age who is specified in particular. Okay, so elderly is the correct term for aged persons in common. Okay, so it has also error. So the correct option is E. None of the statement is correct in question 3. Fourth question, first statement. The government contended that she could not be commissioned as she had rejected the offer earlier. In this statement, tense form is also correct and the statement is complete in meaning and sensible, so there is no error in it. Second statement, the plane that crashed in Colombia was out of fuel, had no electric power and was preparing for an emergency landing when it crashed. For this statement, you need to know these terms and its differences. Electric, electric power, electrical and electrical power. First one, electric. Electric is used to describe something that produces electricity. So you may not use this term in this sentence. Electric power. Electric power is a term refers to the rate at which electric energy is transferred by an electric circuit. Obviously, this term is also not used in this sentence. Electrical. Electrical means something related to electricity. Electrical power means it is the product of voltage and current. So, a vehicle or plane must be electrically powered, not electric power. So it has error. It is electric power. Okay. Third statement. The astronomical phenomena of aurora borealis, commonly known as northern lights, is caused when the sun's energy produces a solar storm spreading charged particles across space. Sun's energy is third person singular. So the following verb must be in verb plus s form. So produce is wrong, produces is the correct verb in that place. So third statement is also having error. Fourth statement, dictionary has named xenophobia as word of the year for 2016. It refers to the fear or hatred for foreigners, people from different cultures or strangers. This statement is complete in meaning and sensible, and the use of verb and its form is also incorrect in form. So there is no error in it. So option D is the correct answer for question number 4. Fifth question, first statement. On the wake of demonetization, a Noida-based startup named Thaimil is making home deliveries of cash up to ₹1,000 per day per customer in valid currency notes. In this statement, on the wake of demonetization is wrong usage. In the wake of demonetization is the correct form. So it has error. Second statement. This comes amid an ongoing territorial dispute between Israel and Palestine, which started in 1948. Palestine has been a non-member observer state in the UN since 2012. The statement is complete and sensible, and tense form is also correct, so there is no error in it. Third statement. A study on Mumbai parents has revealed nearly 75% mothers subject their children to helicopter style parenting, characterized by tendencies of overseeing their child's life and rescuing them at the first sight of trouble. It means a study on Mumbai, it revealed 75% mothers is typically taking too much care, too much responsibility over their children, too much of over-carrying, over-protecting, over-perfecting in an exaggerated way. So the child are get into trouble. So they must be rescued from their parents, from the helicopter style parenting. Okay. So the meaning is sensible and there is no error in it. Fourth statement. Paragraph development continues with an expression of the rationale or the explanation that the writer gives for how the reader should interpret the informations presented in the idea statement or topic sentence of the paragraph. In this sentence, information itself is a plural word. Okay. So there is no necessary to add s to it. So it has to be the reader should interpret the information presented in the idea statement or topic sentence of the paragraph. It has error. So the correct option is D. If you like this video, kindly do share, like and comment. For practicing more English question sets, you can also get our ebook titled Top 700 Practice English Questions based on new pattern with detailed explanations. Download link is given below in the description. Follow our website www.ibpsguide.com and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel Benchmark IBPS Guide.